catches it and does the rest, walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. After that last play, there is a Trojan who is shaken up on the field. That is their junior defensive end, and they hope he's just rattled momentarily. Holly Rowe will update his condition in a bit. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. So Troy's offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And here comes the junior running back. The ground game on him to pick up those tough yards and take care of the ball.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level, they can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your second level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns them. Like, he's just got that extra gear that's different, that scares you. You can tell people are trying to play so fast to try to catch up. So, number one job for this defense, man, try to make him play in a phone booth, right? Like, don't let him get out in space and get matchups like on a linebacker. Not a good matchup from you. You will lose that one.
That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Offense trying to catch them napping. Looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, going to the air. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out.
Man, your goal of a defense is to stop them, is to force punts, and then this is just gravy. Now they go for it on 4th down and medium. On their side of the field, you get the big stop and a chance to switch the momentum here in the first half.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Curtis. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They'll try to power their way ahead. They get him on the ground. The defense knew exactly where they had to stop him, and it's 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and try his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Wide receiver comes in motion. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. To throw, it's Crowder. Rushes on him. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete.
Well, the defense watched film last week. They saw this running back catch multiple passes, and that hasn't been the case today. They are clamping down on him, always aware of him, especially in the passing game, and so far they've taken him away.
A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. The Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Might as well stick with him. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Quickly complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Trojans look to keep this drive humming. The give on the counter. Might have a chance. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Oh, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
They've been really good moving the chains on third down. Now 1 yard away from another first down on this drive. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. A first down for the offense. The run inside. It's Griffin. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
Looking to throw, it's Crowder. Caught in the backfield, it's Lovett. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Looking left. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Just got to finish the play through the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
Wants to throw it. Hauls it in. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Troy.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the returner will be brought down. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Quarterback keeps it. Breaks the tackle. Turning it on. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. Complete to the right. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. It's been said over and over, you have to protect players' head and neck area. This penalty, so important at the college level. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Running inside. It's Curtis. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Ready to fire from the pistol. They go right back to him. Nice move to pick up yardage. Tough run gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Trying to run, it's Curtis. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
Before they snap the ball on 2nd down, timeout is called. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Here comes the option. And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run fits by this defense. Timeout taken by the offense is their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range.
Yeah, and the defensive line, 3rd and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on 3rd down.
They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. And it slips just inside that right upright. The lead now 6 here in the 2nd.
Then so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. We start with a look at Ohio State taking on the number 6 team, the Texas Longhorns. And it's the Buckeyes with a gritty victory away from home. This team prepared well all week, and they'll enjoy the fruits of their labor. That gets their record to 3-0 on the season. Let's now take a look at top 25 action. Now back to your game in Sacramento. It's hardly a secret what this team wants to do. They want to feed the beast, let him run it, and control the line of scrimmage. Ground and pound, and continue to add to this lead in the second half. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
We're just about ready to start the second half. From inside the 10, here he comes. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Looking downfield, it's Crowder. And they can't make the connection.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Bring in the heat. Complete to the right. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
And sometimes when you hand it to these guys, man, it's hard to find lanes. It's very congested in the box. But nice job when you spread it out and you give him space by throwing him the football. Sometimes he can use that blazing speed and make bigger plays. I look for them to continue to find ways to get that fast dude in space.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. They get to him as he throws. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. That is the junior tight end who they are taking a look at, and we'll have Holly Rowe check on his situation. The Trojans are rolling down the field. Takes the handoff. It's Griffin. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
They'll run for it on 3rd and short. Can't get him to the ground. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8.
You know, good running backs are the ones that can make things happen in small spaces. That running back there found his lane, he found his crease, and there was no hesitation. He got north right away and was able to make a big-time play.
Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
They'll run it. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Troy. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he made the extra point without problem. Fielded in the end zone, it's Wilson. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. So as soon as they step on the field here in the 3rd quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Back to pass. Pressure coming.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Catches it at the 15. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Troy's offense comes out ready to start this drive. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Handoff from the gun. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly, maybe picked up one on the play. It'll be 3rd and long. To the air, it's Crowder. Using the quick game. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. And the Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Griffin.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. And that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Can't make the grab in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down. Doesn't convert this time. The Trojans decide to use their first timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. And there will be no return on this one, and he can't get it out of bounds. The ball will come out to the 20. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much, got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
He'll take a deep shot here. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
And this offense is just, they've struggled to get in a rhythm. And I like they take a shot down the field, but interested to see how they can maybe get some easy completions for this quarterback and get him in a little bit of a rhythm.
And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Wants to bring it back. Makes the tackle really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Troy is on top. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover and pick up the first. The Trojans can really attack on this 2nd and short. On the run, it's Griffin. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Right back to the well. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
To the air, it's Crowder. That's caught, it's White. All the way down to the 25-yard line, they move the sticks, it's first down. New set of downs after the completion. They'll send the tight end in motion. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And after that negative play on offense with the lead late in the game, I think there are still ways that you can be creative and run the football, but not be so obvious. So zone read type plays, fake dives and pitches to the running back to get him outside, jet sweeps. You can find other ways to keep the clock moving, even though the defense knows you're going to run it.
This offense has done a good job on this drive, taking time off the clock as they come up on second down. With the catch, it's Levitt. Breaks into the open. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
Keeps it on the draw. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is the senior linebacker who's been shaken up. Holly Rowe will give us an update on his condition. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking for a man. It's Crowder. Under fire. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And the QB leaves the pocket, and he scrambles out, and he goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football, but the relentless chase, I love it. Getting to the quarterback. He throws an inaccurate pass because he gets whacked as he throws the football. Nice job chasing by the defense.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few.
And after that completion, it's decision time now for the head coach. Do you kick a field goal, add to your lead, make it more difficult on the opposing offense, or do you trust your quarterback to make one more big completion here and ice the game?
They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on fourth down. Snags it! Goes out of bounds, but they'll be set up with a first and goal.
And how about this coach, man? Trusting their offense, trusting their guys. You could punt the football away here on fourth down and see if your defense can end this game, but he wanted to end it on offense. He trusted his guys, and that is a huge fourth down conversion late in this football game.
And the Trojans will try to punch it in on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He is denied, and it'll be second and goal. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. A run for the quarterback. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
Interesting decision here, but if they make the 2, it'll be a 2-possession game and a 9-point lead. Wants to throw. It's Crowder. He's got it. 2-point try is good as they build on this lead. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He'll bring it out. It's Wilson. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. On a little time, lets it go. Right on the money. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. Past the 20. Touchdown, Sacramento State. Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
Yeah, and that's step 1. Great job by this offense of getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
Try to tack on one more. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. This is where the pressure can start to build a little bit, trying to hold on to a 2-point lead, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. After giving up a score in that last possession, you just feel the sense of urgency now. It's really, really high. And David, this offense, they've got to answer.
Yeah, but you got to remember, it's okay because I still got the lead. Now I just go out and execute, give it to my leaders, let them do their thing.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they used their 3rd and final timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. To the air, it's Crowder. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Trojans decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And they'll just down it right there.
This punter is such a weapon. And because he's able to get that ball down deep in his opponent's territory, that really helps out the defense. You're now forcing the opponent to drive the field to score points.
Standing in his own end zone, looking to throw. Complete to the left. Oh, he's got some space. Past the 30. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Sacramento State. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
job by this offense. And listen, I judge offenses by what they do in the clutch, in those big moments and right before the half, in the fourth quarter, late in the game, just like right here. You need a score. You got to go take the lead. They do everything they can. Now, defense, you're up. I need you to get me a stop.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Tight end finds a soft spot. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. And the Trojans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Looking for a man. It's Crowder. It's complete on the right side. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. To the air on 1st down. Here's a heat. Breaks loose. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up 1 on the play. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down.
What a great job outside working that route. Not only did he get to the sticks to make sure he got the 1st down, but also was able to get himself out of bounds to stop the clock. You could not do that any better in a 2-minute situation.
Takes a hit as he fires. Wide open downfield. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. The Trojans will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Looking to the big tight end. Touchdown, Trojans! They move on top here in the 4th. The Trojans with the answer.
Man, what a great job by this offense executing down the field, using all of the clock, being smart, getting the big score late, and I think that one should do it. Absolutely the right decision by this offense. You got a 1-point lead. You want to make it 3, but more importantly, under 10 seconds. One more stop, baby. Let that clock run out. Walk out of here with the win.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. This will be the last play of the game and the last chance they have maybe to win it at the gun. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's taking the deep shot. It's incomplete. A last-gasp effort, and the defense finds a way to survive it. That's the entire scenario you build up in your head in the backyard. Final drive, everything on the line, and you get the W.
So dang cool. How many times did you do it in your backyard just like that, like you're talking about, Reese, making the play to win the game on the final drive when your team needed it the most, Jesse, just coming through in the clutch.
Yeah, as players, you love this, and that's why you rep it and practice throughout the week, these 2-minute type situations late in games. What are you going to dial up? What can you go execute? What can you lean on in order to get the W here? Great job by the offense.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.